And this is what it comes down to. This is the issue that I have, is that everybody was wondering and saying, oh, I won't be able to do it, I won't be able to come back on. And already there's issues, so I'll just wait. I don't know. It's been a nightmare already, and we haven't even proper started yet. I'm not particularly happy about that either. Yeah, so I'm just gonna wait. Yeah, thank you for jumping back on, girls. I don't know what was going on with that. It was working fine for me earlier when I tested it. I scheduled it and I wanted to run it. Yeah, all right, thank you for coming back. So yeah, overall, I scheduled it. I expected it to just work as it does, and no, it hasn't. So that's quite annoying. I'm not particularly happy about that either. So anyway, we're on here now, and that is the main thing. Are you all right? Are you Kirst? Are you Chris? Let me just come a bit forward. Glarin and Gaz, thank you for coming back on. We are currently having a lot of activity on the K2 meter already. So yeah, that's going off. I don't want to move the camera as of yet. Hiya Dan, all right, thank you for coming on. Hiya Care. Yeah, this is the live now, don't worry about it. And in future, now I know what to press for it to stay in the angle that I want it to stay in. Yeah, so there's me. We were literally all saying yesterday, how am I going to be able to find it? How are we going to know how to work it? And the one person who's supposed to know how to work it, I didn't do it. So, oh, it's absolute mad stuff. Are you Connor, all right? Yeah, so I just do have a couple of hellos, this, that and the other, but yeah, it's been a bit of an hectic day. I've had a few things happening in my house. I have been talking to my daughter, and I was speaking to our lady that popped by today, and I was on about thinking out aloud and saying stuff, you know, what is this? Oh, is it Lib? Oh, all right, no problem. I didn't really know how to pronounce that name, if you noticed. I was like, what the hell does it say? But yeah, I'm glad it's you, Lib. Thank you for clarifying that it is you. So basically, I was out talking aloud about my plans. So this K2 meter is going off nuts, yeah. But I don't want to move this, just in case it falls or I press something, and I do not want to have to start this live again. So yeah, please bear with me. So, talking out aloud about the plans for the doll. Are you Leah, right? And can only see my head. What do you mean? You can only see? I can see like full everything. Oh, this is not going well, is it? Yes, I kind of want to know from you, if you can just comment now, just to give me an idea of how this is looking to you. Because obviously I don't want you to just see my head. Obviously you need to see everything, because I do use dowsing rods. I will be using equipment, and obviously holding the door with my hands. Right, so the majority of you can see me. So Chris, try and make your screen bigger. I don't know how you do that. But that was a bit of a worry to me then, because obviously you do need to see my hands, don't you? So, yeah, that was a bit worrying. Do you? Does anyone else have an issue about not being able to see the chat and stuff? I want everyone to have a good experience with this. Means this is the first time we're doing it. So, yeah. But overall, I was talking out aloud about what I was planning on doing tonight and stuff like that. And I started hearing knocking and banging coming from upstairs. So I didn't think nothing of it at first, you know, as you do, normal house noises. But then it did go to the point where it was getting significantly louder, and it did kind of scare me in the end. But the more I was saying about the doll, the louder the noises were getting. Now I couldn't work out whether the noises were coming. Yeah, I've literally just noticed that, guys, is that the full chat literally comes up, but only when someone comments. Otherwise, it just disappears. That's the same. I'm obviously seeing exactly the same as what you're seeing on your screen. But yeah, okay. So overall, that's that. Now, I don't know whether Casey, the other haunted doll I've got, has got anything to do with what's been going on here today. It could be Haunted Jack. I don't know who's sitting on the top shelf. So we'll try and figure out who it is that's been making the noises today. But they are noises that I've not heard before. Like I hear taps and bangs and normal household noises, but never anything quite like that. So yeah, that was definitely a shock and took me by surprise. But we are having something on the K2 meter already. So I just want to go around with this because everyone knows I rely on this a lot when it comes to determining how much energy a spirit to have in one of the objects if and when it's inhabited that. So we are going to give it a little go now tonight and see if any of the other haunted dolls I've got have any actual energy here tonight. Some of them, sometimes they do, and sometimes they don't. So we'll have a little look now. But the energy levels are quite high by the side of me. I know they usually are, but not to red. It only ever goes to yellow. So we'll see. Oh, Jack. Jack, have got any energy for us tonight? Usually very lively, and we're having nothing off him at the moment. The same with Casey. I don't think Casey seems to be giving us anything at the minute either. I want to leave. That just went, I'm sure that just went off. Maybe it's my eyes playing. Is that going off? I'm not doing nothing. The button is there if I wanted to knock it off. My thumb is there, but it's not. We'll try a bit of calling out and see if we can get anything that way first. Maybe they do need a bit of bringing out. I'm sure. Maybe it's my eyes playing tricks on me. I don't know. If there are any spirits in this... If there are any spirits in this area that wish to communicate with me tonight, can you come and approach this meter, please? It's got a green light on it, and when you go near it, it should go and spike to other colours. Now, you can choose to approach any of these objects on you if you don't wish to come straight to the meter, if you prefer. I'm getting a lot of noises. I'm getting a lot of tapping. I don't know whether anyone else can hear that. Jack, have you got any energy for us today? Could you make that meter spike, please, for us? Whether it's even 2 greens would be something. They like to play games with me, see, don't they? As we all know from my previous lives and things like that over on Facebook, they do like to play around. So like when I'm not looking, that is when then they'll choose to start messing around with the meter, which is fantastic because we do manage to catch it. Maybe it's my eyes playing tricks on me, I don't know. So yeah, overall, we're not getting anything on there for the moment, do we? How bizarre is that? I did say any one of the objects, but I'm just going around with it. Right, Jack, you're going to be in charge of that. Oh, it's spiking. Right, Jack, you're going to be in charge of that for me. If you can make that go to 2 greens at any point, I would appreciate that a lot. You don't have to do it, but only if you want to. Oh my God. Oh, Daphne. Right, there you go. That should stay there. Everyone can. Well, I mean, it's got a glare, hasn't it? Which isn't good for anyone. But what I'll do is I'll try prop it. There you go. Everyone can see that, can't they? Right then. I will now unbox, well, unpackage the doll. Now, I've been waiting weeks and weeks and weeks to do this. I've had Haunted Jack to do. I've had the other haunted doll, which we've now found out is Casey. So now it's time to unbox the haunted doll that I was, well, given the amazing opportunity by an Instagram follower, by a lovely Amber Glass Witch, and it is her haunted doll originally, and she allowed me the opportunity to adopt her, to bring her in, welcome her into my home, so she can get to meet my other haunted objects and fit right in. There is no background on Briac. We have tested the energy levels already with that, and there is a video previously on my YouTube. Hiya Jamie, alright? Thanks for jumping on. I was a bit late, so I do apologise. I've had a few things going on with this, but thank you so much for coming on. I'm just in the middle of explaining before I unbox my haunted doll. So you've just jumped on just in time. Right, so I'm going to get Briac now. So, as you can see, I've not, she hasn't been orphaned. Everything is still intact. She's not been tampered with in any form of way. And I do that with I don't do that with any of my haunted objects. Whenever they come, I keep them in the packaging and I leave it literally all for us to do. Because that's the fun in it. We all get to share this moment together, and that's what it's really about. I am a bit nervous about this one because it's come from someone else's home, whereas I know they all have, but I don't know them. Whereas when a follower, and she's a subscriber of mine as well, reaches out and says, well, I've got one and you're more than welcome to, adopt her, I was like, oh God, is it because she's got so much activity in your home, you kind of want to get rid, like? So I don't know anything. I don't really know. She didn't want to give away too much either, this lady, because, well, she just said, it's, you will figure out all you need to know about her. Interpret that how you will. So we definitely, I can't thank her enough, really, for giving me the opportunity to do this. But Jack is up there with the K2 meter. I'm going to refer to Jack as a she, because I did find out that. But she does usually put the K2 meter up for me by now, so I'm a little bit, I don't know why she's not chosen to do it. So here we go. I hope this is easy to open, because it's just full of tape, isn't it? You know when you get a bad feeling. And she's a beautiful doll from the pictures I've seen. Oh my God, this is hard otherwise though. Okay, with the amount of tape on here, maybe I should go get a scissors. It is exciting, isn't it? Exciting. It's like Christmas, but with haunted stuff. I'm having a bit of trouble with this. She wrapped this well, I tell you what. I'm going to get a scissors, guys. Otherwise, I'll be forever opening it. Right then. I'm excited, but I'm so nervous. And you know me, guys, whenever I do my lives, I'm never nervous. But I'm nervous about this one. Right then. unboxings are meant to be fun and they, not struggling like. Do you know what, Em? I literally thought that. It could also be that, girls, you're right there. It could actually be the fact that Jack, the other doll as well, that's arrived, may be taking the energy from Jack in order for her to make herself known. Which I've even felt, well, like I stated in my other live, I could feel her hands around my waist. And I did ask, and we obviously got a very definitive yes on that. How exciting. We have the bubble wrap. She feels really heavy. Casey, you can keep that for me now for a bit. Did anyone else get a shiver and not a nice feeling like Jamie? It's wrapped very well, and for good reason. She is beautiful. Wow. Did anyone else, is everybody else feeling the same thing? There's a little note in you as well. Oh, I had a note in my last one. Can anyone remember what it said about Casey? Kaylee girl. Well, thank you so much. Do you want to see beautiful Briac? Are we all ready? Wow. Yeah, that's right. That is what she said. Wasn't it? She's only dangerous if you insult her. Please take care of her. Something like that, wasn't it? Wow. What do you all think? Well, I want to know what you're thinking right now. I always make sure that when I reveal, especially like my other haunted dolls, that I put the eyes right there. She is beautiful, isn't she? She's absolutely stunning. I love her shoes. She's beautiful. She's generally so beautiful. I can't believe it. Look at her. I'm in love with her. I can't believe it. Connor, you got shivers as well. Everyone seems to be proper getting the shivers, isn't they? I got a little bit of I got a very quick beating chest. Like I've got a little bit of anxiety, I'll be honest. Thank you, Ghost Adventure. Yeah, I know. I think she's absolutely beautiful. I really do. Right, I'm gonna leave her. I love her hat as well. Butterflies. Them eyes are creepy, and they. But shall we compare? We'll compare. So, this was the haunted doll that You are joking. You are... This K2 meter's going nuts, yeah? Sorry, kiss. But this is the other one, and when you look at her eyes... She's beautiful as well, though. Casey. I wonder if they like each other. You are, Case. Right, okay, I'm going to read out the note that I was sent with her, so you can all hear it. I really want to get Briac in view while I'm reading this. I'm going to try and... I don't really know where I could put her, that she'd stay, because she's quite a large doll compared to my other ones. So let me just see what I can... I mean, I don't really know. Does she come off this stand? Dolls sometimes do come off, don't they? I don't want to upset her by pulling it off, mind. Oops, sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you. Wait a minute. Okay, so we have her off. She has a stunning dress. I don't think she's meant to sit, so... Oh shit, I don't know. I can't. Sorry, I'm gonna have to try and make you sit a minute. I know you don't like it, you're not meant to go that way. Yeah. I just need you to be in view, right? I don't want to break her. Wait a minute. Oh, I'll just lie her then, because... I don't think she's happy sitting there, I'm not going to be honest. Okay. Who just said they felt sick then? 2 seconds. Right. So I'm going to read the note. Rach. See, everyone has different interpretations of how they feel and what they sense from dolls and etc. So she said, and this is the person that sent me the doll. This is the woman at Amber Glasswitch on Instagram. She said, Kaylee, thanks for adopting Briac. I hope you like her. She's a pretty girl. I have never had any communication from her. No tapping, no movement. I think it's really strange. Yeah, I'll do one now, Jim. Thank you. I think it's really strange how she said she's never had any tapping or movement. But all day today, without me even knowing this, I had tapping and movement around my home. Now, I know I've had Briac here for a couple of weeks, but it was as if she knew she was coming out today. Does that make sense? Let's see. Oh, I don't need to. That's a good idea, isn't it? I'm lying down. Is that better? You usually, to be honest, like I say in all my haunted stuff, you usually find the first thing that happens is that your devices will go odd. You'll have technical difficulties. Now, you know, since I've had Haunted Jack, and since I've then introduced Casey into my home, I have had nothing but technical difficulties. So I will be honest in saying that that can be the norm for haunted objects to affect throughout. I'll pop that there with her. Okay, that's better. So, let me just finish this note a minute. I do feel an energy around her, but alas, no materialization. I have run a ghost communication app with her, but the words I received did not seem relevant. Maybe my lockdown lifestyle was a little too dull for her. I have only had her since Christmas. Anyway, I saw your post about accepted haunted items and thought she might be fun for you to investigate. I really hope you are able to get some clear communication. I have included the details from her eBay listing. Good luck. Light and love, Amber. Thank you, Amber, so much for your note along with Briac as well. I really appreciate that. To give a little insight to people that maybe it is the environment, and maybe they don't feel they have a close connection with you. It could be either one of the two, I think, as well. So the information that we have on Briac, sorry, I took a while to read that then, is Briac is 16 inches. Stunning Leonardo vessel. It's 19 years old, passed in 1854, and died from influenza, or a influenza. Briac is a beautiful, friendly girl in a lovely copper. When I'm speaking about and referring to Briac, just keep an eye on the K2 meter for me, guys, and her herself. Briac is a beautiful, friendly girl in a lovely copper silky dress, matching hair bonnet, white shoes, and a basket of flowers. A stunning vessel. A pleasure to be around. Activity from her every day, including lots of K2 spike to green to 1 amber, and the odd floaty orb. She does whisper to you. Very pretty and a real showstopper. I have lots of vessels. I can hear these vessels, and she has told me all about her young life and her love of nature and the outside. Oh, she is super excited about her new adventure. She is fine with children, really enjoys their company, and does love it if they read to her and interact. She loves TV and will sit with you happily for hours on end. She asks that her new keeper keeps her in a busy room and ideally be out in the car now and again. So, yeah. Well, I have children, and my girls, the one in particular, the youngest one, is very, very fond. She does never want to touch Casey. This is the doll she doesn't go near, which is strange for my daughter Blair, because she will go for anyone. She's particularly fond of Haunted Jack. Now, when I first brought him into the house and I unboxed him, and I know I didn't do that on a live, Blair was the first one to rush over and grab him. So, and she's played with her a lot, and she does always look to the shelf, and she's like, wants Jack. So, very, very fond. Casey, not so much, but she hasn't seen Briac yet. So, we'll get into that as well. Now, I already believe the K2 spikes, because even when Briac was in the packaging, I uploaded that video to my YouTube as well, just to give a little introduction to the fact that I had her in my home there and then. So you were already aware as viewers at what time frame I already had her. And you could see on there that I was getting spikes from around the top of her head area. But when I went around her feet, I had nothing. And that's me being completely honest. And it is on the footage. So I do believe that. Maybe it's not strong energy, and maybe she does have strong energy, but she doesn't know quite how to manifest that energy. So it's all about tonight now is getting results through the dowsing rods, the K2 meter, and the spirit communication app, the one that I prefer to use. There is going to come a time where I'm not going to be relying on the app as much, because as much as I do like to say out and praise the Necrophonic app, there are a little discrepancies in it, and there are a few words that do repeat itself, which kind of it doesn't keep it very entertaining for viewers either, and it does make you think from time to time. I've heard this several times. Can you give me an explanation as to why that is? Maybe it's just more I've got to do a lot more research into the app itself, but I am looking to get the SPD711 box, which is an actual, which is spirit box with the speaker. To be honest, I didn't really want to get that at first because it does generate a lot of white noise. And because of that, all you can hear is the ch-ch-ch-ch-ch. And it's really, really difficult to interpret what the words are coming through. Whereas with the Necrophonic app, you don't actually get a lot of that white noise. So it is a lot easier in that sort of sense. Right, let's think about where we want to place you then. You can sit up here for now. To answer your question, Jamie, yes, I do investigate quite a lot of places. Obviously, due to the COVID restrictions and things like that, it has definitely put a halt on it. I am in talks with, yeah, I do think they're clear as well, Dan. It depends. It really does depend how strong the energy is, I think. Overall, though, Jamie, what we're going to be doing is there's a lot of content that I actually film, which I was filming purely based on a Facebook Live, and I weren't uploading that then to my YouTube channel, which I kind of should have been, but there was no way to transfer the footage, and it was just a nightmare. So we will be going back to the Stonehouse Inn. Now, it's incredibly haunted, and we had a fantastic live session that unfortunately you haven't got to see, but that will be uploaded on the YouTube channel, and I'm hoping to get in there and investigate in April now. So that's not too far away. And obviously, as soon as I've done everything I need to do with that footage, then that will be put on my YouTube channel. The Stonehouse definitely did deliver, and again, all of that footage is on my Facebook group because it does save. But overall, all my lives now for the foreseeable future are going to be on here on YouTube, rather than any other platform. So even though this is the first YouTube live I've done, and they do get extensively better, and they get really, really interesting. So I do encourage people to keep coming back and join in. But yeah, I've got plenty on. We are due to go back to the haunted prison for a part 2, which I'm hoping to book in the next coming few months as well. And the first haunted prison footage is on my YouTube channel as well. It's listed as Dana Prison. So yeah, definitely take a watch of that if you haven't already, and make sure that you're familiar with the part 1s before watching the part 2s, because there's a lot of information that can come through that won't make sense unless you've watched the part 1s, if that makes sense. Yeah, thank you. I can't wait for the Stonehouse. Hiya, Dark Ash, how are you? Thank you for jumping on. Right, so that is Briac and Boxed. We've had no spikes on any of the haunted objects here so far, but that's about to change, I think. I've got a bit of a funny feeling. Jack's going to sit in there. So strange. Rightio then. should we get on with the rods, I think, and start our communication with Briac that way. You just notice little differences, don't you, in the dolls themselves when they're here with you, you know. I do sense energy from her. I definitely do. I don't think she likes lying down, though. Right, Ben, so for those of you that don't know, I do like to use the dowsing rods for communication. As much as I like to, whoa, that was going off like mad then. As much as I like to depend on the technology side of things, this is more like what I refer to as the old school method. And it is simply a tool that you hold on to. It feeds through the energy. They are copper ones. So I like to warm them up prior. I like to really get in tune with them. I've mastered these really, really well. It's taken me a long time to kind of get the gist of them, how they work. Before using these, I do sleep with these under my pillow to recharge them with the energy that I need. It doesn't just work on the spirit, off the spirit's energy. It works off your energy and your intention, if that makes sense. While I do use the rods, I do get images that pop into my mind. I'm not just the paranormal investigator that does this off the off chance out of literally curiosity. I have a very extensive background. When I look back to the experiences that I've had as a child, I've always been very, very sensitive to the spiritual realm and worlds, and I feel that I'm in tune with that. For a long, long time, I tried to ignore it, and that's quite common in people who are sensitive. They don't want to pay much attention to it. That K2 meter's going like, I'll have to show you in a minute. Yeah, so this is why I wanted to do what I did. There's a lot behind why I started investigating the paranormal. It is a big part of my life, and I'm just so happy that I get to share this with all of you. So I do like to rely on the dowsing rods for one form of method of communication. Now, some people say when you begin to use the method, when you begin to use the rods, that you are to establish with the spirit you are planning on talking to, or even if you're just reaching out to any spirit in the home, you need to determine from them what a yes and what a no is. But I do like to set boundaries and rules when using the rods myself, because I feel that I need to be in control so much of the way, mainly because you cannot allow a spirit to come in and take a bit of advantage, which from my experience, they do tend to do. So I will establish what a yes is and what a no is with them. But I've already established when I'm speaking to the spirits that I will basically confirm with you now prior, before we begin the rod session, that if the rods cross, it means a yes. If they go all the way out, it means a no. Very, very rare I get a side by side, or I get one up and one down. Usually if it's a child spirit and that of a young child, like I do have 3 residential spirits in my home that I constantly communicate with. They are here, they're not stuck, they're not trapped, they do like to be here. They've welcomed my family into their home, and that's the way I see it, and they are always here with me, and I will tell you that for a fact. And it's been absolutely fantastic. I am so glad that I've got to know them as the spirits as they are. So we're going to start the dowsing rod session. I'm just feeling around the room with this a minute, just to... If I get any more activity on the K2, then I will be pointing the phone at it so that you can see it. It's currently resting on the table. When I start doing these, I do tend to get a lot of activity. So we'll see now. Right, okay. I'm gonna get them nice and center. Whoa. When I start using the rods, I do see orbs, I do see mist, and I do receive messages. So I know that will be taken on its toll now tonight. Okay. If there are any spirits that wish to communicate with me tonight that are in this room with me now, I say us because I'm all about the dolls. Can you please cross these rods? Oh. Okay, thank you. Can you now please center the rods for me? Keep going. Keep pushing. Whoa, brilliant. Bring them back nice and center. Thank you. Right. Oh, I've gone freezing cold this side again. Is there someone to the right-hand side of me now? Right, okay, thank you for clarifying. Can you now center the rods, please? Center, center, nice and center. Can you put them center, please? Keep going, there you go. Have you ever used these rods before? Yes. I wonder if it's Briac we're talking to. Okay, can you now center the rods, please? Center, center. Center. Keep going. There's knocking starting already. I don't know whether any of you can hear that. I've gone freezing, like stupid cold. Right, okay. Are you a spirit that I've spoken to before? No. Right, okay. Can you center the rods, please? Both of the rods, please. Thank you. Right. Am I speaking to the new doll that's entered my home tonight? Okay, thank you. Right, okay. It's a bit nerve-wracking at first, isn't it? Can you center the rods now for me, please? There's knocking coming from every direction. Right, okay. Are you happy to be here? Yes. Well, that's good news. That's definitely good news that I want to know. Okay, can you center the rods for me, please? Right, okay. Is it true that you died from influenza? No. Okay, thank you. Center the rods, please. Keep pushing in. I know that you're low on energy. I have a question for you. So, am I allowed to refer to you as Briac? Yes. Oh, well, that's good then. There we go. Okay, center the rods for me, please. Brilliant. Brilliant work, Briac. Thank you. It's all about communicating with respect. And that's what I mainly believe in when I'm using the rod. Well, any form of communication, you do it with respect. You do it with patience. They haven't always manifested the energy straight away, and it does take sometimes a considerable amount of time for it to warm up, then let's say. So always have a bit of patience when communicating, guys. And do it safe and do it respectfully. Right, okay. So it's stated on the note of the description that she died from influenza, which you've just found out from her herself. That's not true. Yeah, that's a good question. Is Briac your real name? No, Briac isn't a normal name. Okay, thank you. Can you center the rods? That's brilliant, Briac. You are literally listening to me and I haven't even asked you to do it. That's fabulous. Can you... I'm hearing all sorts. Sorry, guys, I need to zone out, but I am picking up on loads in this room. Do you come out of this doll? Are you allowed to come out of the doll? No. That's strange, isn't it? Because with Casey, we found out that she could come out of the doll, but she couldn't leave the doll. So she could come out and then she could go back into the doll. Whereas with this one, she's saying she can't. Wow, it's different terms then. I'd like to know and learn all about that. Thank you for centering the rods to me. Right. Did you choose this doll to inhabit? Yeah. Wow. Thank you. Briac, are you a female spirit? Yeah. Okay, can you center the rods, please? Briac, even though you did choose to go into the doll, are you trapped there? No. Okay. Can you please center the rods to me, please? I'd like to just make a quick note as well that when I was reading the paper, there was a bit of a long description, so I didn't want to take up too much of your time before actually getting into it. But it did state that the box of dolls, it did include 9 of them, and they were left on like a neighbour's doorstep when they were moving, and they haven't been able to relocate the neighbours. So it does make me think like as to whether was she part of that family, maybe did something happen. Briac, were you related in any form of way to the family that owned you before the last one did? No. Okay, thank you. Please center the rods. Yeah, the name is quite an uncommon name, I think. And I think because it's uncommon, it does sound a bit witchy-like as well, I think. It does have like a Wiccan sort of feel to it. I don't know why. But I thought that as well. I'm not going to lie, I'll be honest. I thought the same as you did as well. Okay. Have you inhabited the doll for 19 years? No. So that paper and the description to me seems a little inaccurate. And if the original owner, not the original owner, if Amber, the owner before me, didn't fully know her details prior, maybe that's why she wasn't up for communicating. So we'll get to the bottom of that now anyway, regardless. Okay, so let me just think. So if you, how, are you younger than 10? No. Oh, that was a strong no. Okay, thank you. Can you center the rods to me, please, Briac? Keep going, keep going. I can see you trying. Are you older than 18? Yes. Okay, can you center the rods to me, please? Right, okay, so we had 19 years on the other one. Right, okay, so are you older than 20? Yes. Okay, thank you. Can you center the rods to me, please? Are you in your 30s? No. I've had a random number pop in my head. Let's see if it's true. Okay, thank you. Center the rods, please. Are you 20? I had that number as well, Chris. Are you 25? Yeah, I had that number pop straight into my head. Okay, thank you. Please center the rods all the way. Thank you. Now, usually when I have signs or things that pop into my head, usually they're on along the lines. But it says on there that death was by influenza. I don't feel that's true. I did have a picture of a car crash in my mind. So I'm gonna just ask that, and if that is the case, then obviously, you know, the death would have been tragic, I'd imagine. But I'm gonna ask that first because that is a question you've asked first. And I do like to ask the questions that the viewers like to ask. So, was your death tragic? I'm really, really sorry to hear about that. I really do. Are you at peace in the doll? Ooh. That literally just flew. I could feel it nearly losing my hand with that then. Okay, thank you. So you are at peace. That's the main thing. And I'm glad that you are at peace. Did you pass away in a car crash? I literally got cold shivers all down my one side. I could feel like literally like goosebumps all from my elbow up. It's so creepy. It's like someone's holding me. It's a weird feeling again. Okay, thank you. Can you center the rods? So you've died in a car crash. You are 25, but I want to find out whether you've grown up in the spirit world or not, or whether you passed away when you were 25. So did you pass away when you were 25? Yeah. Okay, thank you. She is. I think what it was is some people are sensitive and pick up on things, and some others aren't. And I think like Amber did say, she the way she made it sound was as if she got a dull lockdown life, so she didn't probably take the doll out for some fresh air. And as it states on the paper, even though I know a lot of information on the paper, now that we've done an investigation, actually proves that it's not accurate. So maybe, who knows? Maybe we'll find out she don't like kids. Maybe we'll find out she don't like the outside. Maybe we'll find out she does like a quiet house. Who knows? So that's what we're going to find out now. Briac, so do you think you could tell us your real name later on when we use a different device to communicate with you? Yes. Can you cross all the way, please? There you go. Fabulous. Thank you. Can you now center the rods for me, please? Brilliant. Keep them more center. A little bit more. Thank you. That's brilliant. Thank you so much. I can't begin to imagine how much energy it must take for you to do that. Honestly. Briac, when you died in the car crash, was it just you in the car? No. I've got shivers again. Can you center the rods for me, please? Can you center the rods, please? Keep pushing. I know, just keep pushing. Ooh. That never happens with my rods, ever. Can you just keep pushing them both? That's it. That went smack on that it end, didn't it? Oh my god. Ooh, that just gave me chills, that did. Do you like playing games with my rods? Oh, yeah, I thought as much. Usually other spirits that use my rods are quite controlled and they listen. Briac, are you a bit of a wind-up? Are you a bit, do you like to play pranks on people? Wow. What a dilemma, self-info. Okay, can you please center the rods for me, please? Thank you. Center. That's brilliant. Thank you so much. Would you like to come out of the doll? No. All right, okay. Can you center the rods for me, please? Do you know what, Chris? I literally just thought of Owen when I was asking that question. I was thinking about Owen, to be honest. Right, okay. Oh, center the rods, please, for the next question, if you will. Did this doll arrive? How do I say it? How do I even word my... Tonight I'm just not with it, am I? I don't know what's going on with me. I think it was because I got so kerfuffled with like trying to get on the live, and I was starting to be it's just knocked me for 6, guys. And I was on live last night as well, when I quite late, and I think it's took me through a loop, like, so bear with me. Was this doll in your home when you were alive? I just seen an orb. Maybe it's my eyelashes, but I thought I'd just seen something fly from there into my face. I'm not even joking. Don't know whether any of you picked up on that, but I seen like an orb that come out of nowhere. It went straight into the middle of my eye, this eye. Who knows? It could be my makeup, let's be honest. I do wear a lot of it. We'll just debunk that. We'll leave it at that, right? Unless any of you do manage to catch orbs, because she's obviously known for that. Briac, is it difficult for you to manifest yourself outside of the doll? Yes. Right, okay. Can you please center the rods, please? So can you center the rods, please? She don't like listening. You know, like all my other haunted dolls, they do listen, to be fair. You don't like listening, do you? No. Okay, can you center the rods, please? Am I gonna have any trouble with you? No. Okay, can you please center the rods, please? Look, and she's not listening. Can you center the rods, please? Briac, are you much safer in the doll? Yes. So that's the answer to that question. Good question. Okay, can you center the rods, please? I don't think she likes my back to her. I don't think she likes my back to her. I can't believe the activity we're having, and she's such a playful spirit. She really, really is. She is sassy. You're right there, Nell. Thanks for coming on. I do think she's sassy as well. She's definitely got that energy about her. Right, okay, let's get these nice and centre. Briac, do you like children? Yes. Oh, that's a relief. Right, okay, can you centre the rods, please? Was there other family members in the car with you when you died? Oh, okay, thank you. Can you centre the rods, please? So I've been given a message, and like I say all the time, I always get these messages pop into my head. They're random, but it's just basically like a couple of words that will come through to me, and I'll see them in my mind, basically. So I'm sure she's just passed me on a message. I'm going to ask that first, guys, before I ask the other two questions I've just had in now, Kirsten and Chris. Thank you for them. I like to encourage viewers to ask as many questions as possible, because it's the curiosity that pulls us in deeper with this thing. So with the paranormal. You can tell I'm not with there tonight. Right, okay. Was your mum, dad and sister in the car with you when you died? I literally just had mum, dad, sister pop into my head. And yeah, that's madness. That's madness. Okay, thank you for answering my question, Briac. Is your mum and dad and your sister still alive? Oh, yeah. And I don't mean, as in gutting. Obviously, what I mean is it must be difficult for her. Thank you for centering the rods for me. Do you go and visit them sometimes? Like, can you see them even when you're in the doll? Yes, that's good then. Thank you. Was the doll that you're in now, that you're inhabiting now, in the car with you when you died? No. Okay, thank you. Can you center the rods, please? Come on now, Briac. We got to get through these questions. Thank you so much for listening this time. Right. What else? Are you from the UK? Yes. Ooh. Okay, can you please center the rods, please? I can't believe this. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Anyone who watches my lives, usually, especially on Facebook, tell me now, have you ever seen my rods behave in this manner? Someone just touched my back. Someone just literally grabbed my back. I'm not even joking. Right, Briac, was that you that touched my back? Yeah. All right. Okay. Can you center the rods, please? Okay, I get proper chills tonight, guys. It's all kicking off. It's all kicking off. Are you touching my back because you don't like my back to you? No. Okay, can you center the rods, please? Look at them. Guys, I'm not joking. Look at them. Center. Come on. Thank you. Do you like talking to me, Briac? Yes. Okay, thank you. Can you now centre the rods? So she does like talking to us. Is this your way of having like a little bit of fun? Yes. Look how little the movements are now with the rods. Okay, thank you. No, Owen wasn't. No, I was just going to say. Are you comfortable lying down today? Yes. Okay, thank you. There's a lot of tapping and knocking over there. Okay, thank you. Was Briac, was this doll actually yours when you died, or was this... Yeah, sorry, I can't ask 2 questions at once. This is a yes or no definitive answer, and I keep forgetting that. That's a good question, Nell, actually. Briac, was the doll yours when you died? Can you just cross on both then? Do you see how slow I was moving in? Okay, thank you. Can you now centre the rods, please? Take your time. I'm in shock. My rods never do this. They are very in tune, my rods. She's literally playing. There's no way. This has never happened with my rods ever. She is playing. She likes... Do you like playing with these rods? Thank you for crossing them. Can you please centre them for me? Right, I'm going to test something before I ask Nell's question. Can you do me a favour, Briac? Can you play with my rods right now, however you want? Can you believe it? Look what's happened. One's pointing down here and one's pointing up here. Look at this. Look at this. Now you tell me whether you've seen my rods do this. I just said, play with these rods as you want them. She's put one down there and one up here. Bloody mad stuff. Mad stuff. I absolutely love what I do. Okay, Briac, can you now place the rod centre for me, please? Just both of them. Thank you so, so much. Do you like being in view with the viewers? Whoa. Okay, thank you. I'll make sure you stay in view then, okay? Let me just move out the way. Centre the rods, please. I know, Deb, it's mad stuff, isn't it? Did you have a back injury when you died, Briac? Yes, she did. Thank you for centering the rods. I'm not gonna lie, but I literally just heard like a little like squeal in my ear. My heart's beating so fast right now. This side, I heard a squeal, like a little kid squealing. Like in excitement. Yeah, cars. That's what I mean. Like a whining, like a high-pitched, like a little whine. Like a... Oh, it's weird. And I heard it in the side of my ear. Briac, are you still like a child at heart? Yes. Well, that is actually a good thing, Briac, anyway. Not a bad thing. That's why you're such a winder, which is a good thing as well, I suppose. Briac, did you just make that noise in my ear? No. Okay, can you centre the rods, please? Keep going, keep going. I know it's difficult for you. All right, thank you. Briac, was there a different spirit that made that noise in my ear? I can't believe that. Oh my God, You will not believe how ice cold my back is and my arms. I will not even joking. It is ice cold. It's just so, it's like electric. Okay, can you center the rods? It might be Casey, because Casey, the haunted doll that I've got on the top shelf, can actually come out of the doll and go back in, as we've established through a different live. It may be Jack. As far as I'm aware, there's only one spirit that can inhabit one artifact or doll or object at a time. But I will ask that question. Briac, are you the only spirit that inhabits your doll? I just seen something there then. Someone standing near me. There's another spirit standing near me right now, in front of my table. I literally just see like a white mist again. And I only see them when there is someone here with me. And I only ever see them when I'm using the rods as well. It's the most... Can anyone else hear that banging? Briac, do you... Oh, my rods are going. Can you center the rods, please? Thank you. Briac, do you like my other doll at the top shelf called Casey? Okay, thank you. Can you center the rods for me, please? Do you like my doll Jack? No. Oh, Jack is one of my faves. Okay, thank you. Can you center the rods, please? Look at my rods. Center. Well done. Thank you. So, Briac does not like Jack, but she does like Casey. There's nothing wrong with my Jack. Jack's mine. I like Jack. The spirit that inhabits Jack is a female. All the spirits in these dolls are female. I did expect Jack to be a man. The reason I'm still referring to her as Jack is because I couldn't get a definitive answer on the Necro app that I was using, so I'm still referring to her as Jack. I have made sure respectfully with Jack that it is still okay for me to refer to her as Jack, because I don't know her name as of yet. But when I do find out what her name is, I will refer to her as her name. I thought they would all get on as well, but some energies, like you know, like some people you just don't gel with in real life. Just think about it. Some spirits and some people are intimidated by others, and I feel that that's probably the same way that an energy enters the room through a doll or an object of any sort. It could be that they're intimidated. Now, the spirit that inhabits Jack is 32 years of age, and the spirit in Briac, we have now found out, is 25 years of age. But hang on, I don't think I got in more depth. So I asked her when she died, was she 25? And she said yes, but we don't know whether she's older now, because they can choose to grow up in the spirit world. So we will ask that question next, just to get some clarification. And Nell, I haven't forgot about your comment either. So Briac, are you now older than 25? No. Okay, thank you. Can you center the rods, please? Thank you. Briac, do you mean me any harm? No. All right, that's good. I had to think again. That's brilliant. Thank you. Whoa, do you see how quick she centered the rods, Anne? If you hear any EVPs, guys, I get a lot of them when I'm doing my rod sessions, and EVPs are noises that are picked up via the microphone on a phone or a recording device, that you won't actually hear in person, but the device will pick it up. So, was you upset, Briac, when your family gave the bunch of dolls to the neighbour? No. It's It's an odd reply. Sorry, I'm having so many noises, guys. I don't mean to be really distracted, but there is a lot going on in this room tonight. Okay, thank you. Can you centre the rods, Briac? Fab stuff. Fab stuff. Ooh. Right, okay. So overall, she was 25 when she died. She's still 25. She died in a car accident. She did have a back injury, so we have clarified that. There was family members in the car. There was a mum, her dad, and her sister, and they are still alive, and they are from the UK. So all we've got left to find out about Briac is what her real name is. And really, I would like to find out whether, and we have found out she does like children, but I would like to find out, because because of the description is not really accurate. The description said she was 19 years of age when she's not. The paper also stated that she died on description. She died of you're a child. Yeah, but I just want to clarify for everyone that I do have a 1-year-old that's nearly 2, but I just want to clarify, usually she can be heard in my lives, that she is sleeping. So you wouldn't be able to hear her now. Oh my God, that's creeped me out. Oh, I don't even know. Right, okay. But I just want to clarify for those of you that haven't, obviously, because I've now started my lives on YouTube, and I know a lot of you on here didn't see any of my content on Facebook Lives. I heard a whinge earlier. I heard like a little cry, like not a cry, but like a whining kid's noise in this ear. I mean, it was right next to my ear. It wasn't out of this room. It was in the same room with me. So maybe you were picking up the EVPs then that I was hearing just now. But I did hear it with, you know, with my own ears, like, and it was right next to me as well. But we know that Casey, the doll on the top shelf, is a 6-year-old child. And she also died when she was 6 as well. She didn't grow up in the spirit world. So it could be Casey. It could be the fact that she doesn't like heights and I've sat her on a higher shelf. But we'll soon find out now, because I will go back to Casey and we will communicate further with Casey as well. Because I do think that she doesn't like not having enough attention either. That is so strange. No, I'm not going to lie, but there's tapping on this wall. And this wall is an outside wall. Like, I have no house next door to me. So I don't know what that could be. I'm not going to lie, it's quite creeping me out. Right then, so we've actually established quite a lot about Casey and the fact that what is on her description as a haunted doll. Yes, I can clarify she is haunted, and we have found out a lot about her. But what we have found out is not what has been written on the description of Amber, who bought her originally before she got sent to me. So definitely. Also, I'm gutted you haven't been able to comment. Why have you not been able to comment, babes? I'll ask her that now, Chris. Right, okay, so Briac, as the spirit of Casey from the doll come to see you. Yeah, see, it's nice, isn't it? It is quite nice. Okay, thank you, Casey. Briac. Briac, so do you think you could look after Casey's spirit for me, please? Thank you. Given the fact that Briac is 25 years of age and Casey, the spirit that inhabits the other doll on the top shelf, is actually 6 years of age, I had to ask if Casey could have another level of protection from an older spirit, because I feel that that is the case. Okay, can you send the rods to me, please, Briac? Straight away as well. Thank you. Briac, we've established Briac can't leave the doll, unfortunately. I know Casey said that she can make a doll. Casey can leave the doll, but she can't leave it permanently. She can only come out, but she has to go back to the doll. She have come out to the doll, the last live I did on my Facebook group, which again, I'm absolutely gutted that I weren't doing them on YouTube for a lot of other viewers to see it, but it was still an amazing live, and I absolutely loved doing it anyway, and I know all you lot enjoyed that anyway, who's come over to you now to this platform from Facebook, which I am extremely grateful for. So thank you so much, because only my true supporters and my true followers followed me to the YouTube platform, which I requested that the majority of them did do last night. So thank you so much again, guys, for coming over and supporting me. All of you, it means an absolute lot. And thank you so much, Zoe, for setting up a YouTube account. I know that it takes a little bit of a time to do it, but in order to be able to take part, subscribe and comment, it really does mean a lot to me. It really, really does. So thank you so much to each and every one of you that have come on to you. Even if you've come over from Instagram and I'm no longer doing lives on Instagram or Facebook, I'm doing them all on you. And I just can't thank you enough, guys, for just jumping over on the YouTube and really showing me that extra level of support. Because this is where we need to make it, and this is where my focus needs to be now. So thank you so much. Yeah, we should be all right. I think the more that you use YouTube and look at the tutorials like I suggested in order to get over, it was my fault this time, guys, because I thought I knew what I was doing and clearly I didn't. But from now on, when the schedule is, you can come on. And when I did switch on my schedule, it did say 9 people were waiting, which is fabulous because, to be honest, Facebook don't offer that option. So yeah, it is good to be notified that I had 9 people waiting. I know I had to then cancel that live and restart it because I didn't actually know what the hell I was doing. Even though, you know, I did say that I knew what I was doing. Clearly I didn't know that much. But we're going to get on now, and I kind of want to see if Briac will protect me. Now, I know a lot of you are already familiar with the spirits in my home. I have 3 residential spirits. One of them being that comes back and forth, and it's my grandfather, George. I keep hearing tapping noises as well, Kaz. Oh, thank you so much, Zoe. I love that reading that comment as well. No, it makes me feel brilliant. Thank you so much for saying that. It really does mean a lot. But overall, I forgot what I was saying now. I can't believe I just literally gone blank. But overall, we're going to get more into the questions because I want to see, like as you said, about the residential spirits in my home and stuff. I know for a fact that they protect me on whenever I leave the home and I go to ghost location, I go to haunted locations. Oh, hiya, Hayley, are you? Oh, Harley, sorry. I keep saying Hale and there's no Y in the name. It's so annoying, I keep saying it. I didn't know it was you, love. Sorry. So anyone who has got like under a certain YouTube name, if you can just jot down your real name so I know who you are, because I don't actually know and I'd love to refer to you as in person if I can try and remember. Sorry about that, guys. And you know I like to give I do like to, you know, bond and interact very well and be able to remember every single person that views and comments and gets really interactive with my live sessions. So I can't really do that to the best of my ability. If I don't know, it's you. So please, yeah, I'm not asking you to change your name, babes. If you can just, yeah, I know it's you, Kai. I guessed it was you. But yeah, Kirst, thanks for doing that. I'm not asking anyone to change your name, but even if you can just comment and go, just so you don't forget, I'm Harley or I'm Kirsty or whatever, or I'm Chris. Do you know what I mean? I'll know then. But yeah, sorry about that. I should have, you know, asked really. But overall, as many of you are aware, I do have residential spirits, and they have confirmed to me through the dowsing rods that when I do leave my home and I go on paranormal investigations to all different abandoned and haunted locations, they do follow me and they do offer me a level of protection, a very high level of protection. And they are able to tell me what spirits that they were able to communicate in the same haunted locations I was at. So say I go to a haunted location on the Friday. No, don't change yours to Chris. You know what I mean? You're joking. Did you hear a laugh? Yeah. Like a snigger. Oh, God. That sounds like creepy, doesn't it? That's so bizarre. It's mad. I always tell people when they're watching my YouTube content to actually put some headphones on and listen to it, because you don't pick it up the same as if you're just watching it on the telly at high. Well, you do hear it on the TV at high volume, but when you've got your headphones in, you can really hear everything. And I can totally recommend that, Kat, to be honest. Oh my God. It is Hayley, is it? Oh, thank God for that. I thought I was going off my bloody head. That's definitely the lamp. The lamp has gone, my finger's gone off. She's draining my energy from it, look. That ghost light is usually like that one. See my backlight, guys? It's a neon. My ghost one is usually like that, but like pure blue. And it's gone off. It's bloody gone off. You heard a child again? Did anyone just hear that? My heart is like boom, 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 boom. I can keep hearing a kid, and it's not my kid. I promise, I swear down. You all know what my kid sounds like on the other lives I do, and she's, trust me, if you hear her, you're gonna hear her. She's loud. That's not my kid, and that's in the same room. That was literally in front of my desk, like my light and all my stuff is here, and then it was literally, I heard it there, and it was like, and I could hear like a little giggle and that. And my ghost light has definitely gone off. It's dimmed. There's definitely there's definitely a child here, isn't there? I think it's Casey, to be honest, guys. I think she's just not happy to be up there. No, it's not off. The light wasn't off. It was dimmed. It was like really, really dim. Like it's usually just as bright as the back light, and it was, and it's not now. They are playing with me tonight. I think Casey is draining that light. I think she wants to, like, for her to be making noises that loud, she must be getting the energy from somewhere. Oh, that's actually a good idea. I will ask that question. I know it's sensitive content. I literally got goosebumps. Like, it's just a cold shiver and a breeze just went shh over my face. I'm not even joking. Did anyone else hear that then? I'm hearing all sorts. I can't stop. I gotta move on. But yeah, that was creepy hours. Yeah, Yeah, Jim. Loads of people are saying they could hear it as well. It's mad, isn't it? Like, I can't believe it. Like, it was in front of me, it was. Like, if the phone is facing me, but whatever it was behind the phone. So it still picked it up. I know it could pick it up in the room, but that was loud. Like, even I heard something. Okay, Briac, if you're still with me and you wish to still communicate going forward, can you please cross the rods if so? Okay, thank you. Can you now center the rods, please? Thank you. Yeah, let me know if you hear any whispers, because apparently it says in the description that she does like to whisper. But like I said, a lot of the information in the description I've got listed on the note is actually inaccurate. But we are going to ask the questions to find out and deliberate whether they are going to be real or not. So let's have a look. I went to say KCN. Briac, do you like going outside and things in the car? Yes, so that part of the description is true. Okay, can you center the rods for me now, please? Thank you. What other ones was it? Try going outside. Briac, when you was in the car crash, did you happen to be pregnant? No. I don't know what that one was. Okay, thank you. Can you now center the rods, please? Keep pushing, keep pushing. I can feel you doing it. That's brilliant. Keep pushing. Center them. She really has to be told in a stubborn way because she won't listen otherwise. She's not like my other spirits and other haunted dolls I've got here. Someone just breathed down my back. No, when I asked her who was in the car when she died, we did clarify that it was her father and her mum and her sister, and it was just her. So because I said who else was in the car with her when she did send a message through, and it said that. Oh, that's a good idea. I will ask her that. But I did ask earlier, can there be more than one spirit inhabiting the doll she's in? And she said no. So, I mean, I highly doubt that there would be a baby in there with her. If I already asked the question, does she have any spirits in the doll with her? Sure, I will ask her anyway. Briac, do you have a baby or a child spirit in there with you? Maybe your own child? Can you make them both go, please? Okay, thank you. Can you center the rods, please? Keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going. Fab stuff, fab stuff. Thank you. Was you touching my back to let me know that that is the injury that you had in the car accident? Yeah, bloody hell. Okay, thank you. Can you now center the rods, please? Yeah, that's a good question. So, Briac, did you actually have any children? No. Can you center the rods for me, please? I just had a random name pop into my head. And like I say, when I get these messages that randomly pop into my head, that's no joke. That's no joke. I'm not feeling that. There's something there. There is something there. I am blimmin' telling you, there's something here. I can feel it. I can feel it. Oh, shit. There's someone here. I'm telling you. Can you make her go to yellow for us, please, if you're standing right there? I just seen you make it go to green. Yeah, that's it. You got it. See, I just seen you sitting there. I can see you. You're black in colour, black mist. I literally just seen it go past my bed. Can you please approach this meter again for me, please, and make it spike to 2 greens? I know you must not have a lot of energy, but can you make that go to 2 greens for me, please? I know you're there. I can feel you. I am bitter cold, and I'm not even joking. I am not joking. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You are strong. That's fab stuff, that is. Thank you so much. Can you make it go to yellow again? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Is this the spirit? I wait for it to stop. Is this the spirit of Briac? If it is, can you make it go to yellow now? Still going off. Oh, it's going off loads. Look at this. Oh, it plays games in me. Everyone knows that. Can you make that go to yellow for me? It's gone now. It's moved on, look. Oh! By my rods. Every time I turn away, it starts going again. Oh, that's mad stuff. That's mad stuff. I could feel it. It's only on this one side all the time. It's What whisper? I didn't pick up on that whisper. It didn't come from me, I swear down. I weren't even talking. Yeah, I do have all the dolls in my room with me. I film in the bedroom, but the thing is, I've got so many works going on in the house at the minute. Everything is everywhere. I got ladders, I got paints over there. I got suitcases out full of stuff that I haven't even unpacked. I've just got crap just shoved everywhere at the minute. So yeah, I do apologise. Otherwise, every time I do hear a noise or a knock or a bang, I would usually face the camera towards it. But because everything is just everywhere, I would rather keep it in my space. I do want to this is a new setup. Usually my setup is on the opposite side of the room. But yeah. Yeah, good idea. I really forgot about that. I'm going to leave the K2 meter there because I'm having cold breezes going like at me all the time. It's as if someone's trying to get my attention. It's the most bizarre thing. I don't think Jack's moved. I think it was because I'd moved the angle. All right? I don't think he's moved. But yeah, as I said, sometimes I do get random names pop. I do get random messages when using the rods into my mind. Now, the only way I can explain this is obviously, as I've explained previously, I've always had this gift, but I never knew how to work. I never learned how to master how to work it and stuff like that. Oh, you love my setup. Thank you so much. It is a little bit higgledy-piggledy. It's just everywhere at the minute, and I am working on getting a better one. But it's just like I've just chucked some shelves up, tried to make it look somewhat presentable. And to be honest, it's quite a big setup, but you can't actually see it all because the camera view will only allow it. You're teasing me. Make I go to yellow again then if you're still here. Make I go to yellow again. I just seen it. You just teasing me. Thank you so much. Every time I go to grab the phone to show it, you stop doing it. You're playing with me. Make I go to yellow if you play. See, I knew it. I knew it. You're trying to get my attention. Still going off. Mad stuff, man. I think she... Sorry, I'm just trying to get everyone in. I'll have to have a... Someone's definitely hearing me. That K2 meter's going off like crazy. Yeah, I'll get the Necro app on the go now for everyone to join in and try and see kind of like what other definitive answers we can get. I know I've... I didn't like that. Right, okay, let's center the rods a minute. Okay, can you center the rods, please? Center. Okay, thank you. I had a name pop into my head, and I know that you like to send me messages whilst using the rods, as you feed from my energy through the rods and I feed through yours. Is Briac, is your real name Sarah? Oh my God. I got chills. I am freezing cold. Okay, thank you. Can you... Okay, can you now center the rods, please? I've got a last name as well. I've got a last name. We'll just check. Sometimes I'm spot on and sometimes I'm a little off. Now it could be Sarah, it could be either one, but she did cross for Sarah. But I've got a last name as well, and I'm gonna try and see if it's true. In a way, sometimes I hope I'm not right, because it's really freaky when it is right. Okay, I had, the first name was Mac, as in MC something, but then I had the name Donahue. Now, I don't know anyone by that name. I would have had no reason to have this Donahue name in my mind. I haven't recently spoken to anyone with the name. It's not like it should be in my mind at all. But I literally just had... Oh, she's awake now. It's that one, if anyone heard that, that's definitely, I can hear her now. She's awake now, so that's definitely going to be her. That K2 meter still going off. Right, so let's just check with the last name. So Sarah. So now we're not going to refer to you as Briac any longer. Your name is Sarah. Is that correct? Okay, thank you so much, Sarah. Can you now please center the rods? Oh my God, she said no. Right, no. We need to start listening now. It's not playtime. It's really not playtime. Listen, please listen. We need to set some boundaries, Sarah. Okay? Are you only doing that because you're excited that now I know your real name? Fair point, fair point. Okay, thank you so much, Sarah. Sorry, I'll get up your way. I know you like to see the viewers. Okay, thank you. Please centre the rods. Is your last name, your surname, have at least a Donahue in it? She's making that one go to the point that it's completely crossed as well. All right, okay. Can you please centre the rods, please? Oh my God. I've never had a last name. Never had a last name. Every single person I've spoken to, I've never had a last name given to me, ever. So, let's do a quick recap. Briac, the haunted doll. We found out from her description that she likes children, she likes going out in the car, she likes adventure. She likes being outside. She came with a pack. She came in a box with 9 other dolls. They explained what she dressed like. She was 19 years of age. She died of an influenza. What else did it say? And she inhabits the doll. We have actually uncovered so much about Briac tonight. She's not Briac at all. Her real name is Sarah, and her surname is Donahue. Or McDonahue. I don't know why I had the Mac. Maybe sometimes it's like I said, I'm not always dead on, but I'm bloody close. And I'm telling you now, she crossed, and I mean, she did it very well because she's liked playing with the rods tonight, but she literally dead crossed that. And I can't believe it. I can't believe we've had a surname. I've never been given a surname. So it's Sarah Donahue. She is, yeah, that's what I thought. It could be McDonahue. Should we just check? Because I did have a Mac. And I don't know why I would have had that. Sarah, is your name McDonahue? No. So it is just Donahue. But I want to just double check. Because I'm so excited. I've never had a surname given to me, like, ever. Right, okay. So is it definitely Donahue? My thumb is off, and by the way, I have a lot of skeptical people like, oh, you're doing the rods, but I literally just took my thumb off it when they were moving, because I think people think I'm like twiddling them, and I literally, these rods, can I just explain? Because I know some people are really funny and they're like, I don't believe it. Well, here we go, right? These rods, they got like a turny thing there, and you can literally spin it, right? And you can literally just go, wait, oh, bloody hell, I don't want to poke myself in the eye, but this is it, yeah? You can swing them around, right? It is extremely hard to master these to the point where you can hold them as tight as you can and be able to get them to do this motion without them swinging all over the place. You need your energy, and you need a spirit energy to make these work. It is extremely difficult. So I just wanted everyone to, I've had a lot of questions off a lot of people this week of like, what do you... Clearly you're moving them. Like, obviously you can like use your thumbs and you can like push them around. Like, it is extremely hard. Like, there is no way. The K2 meter's going off like crazy. It's mad. Every time I go to catch it, it goes off. I'll try catching out. 1, 2 greens. I'm going to catch it this time to make sure. I'm not going to say nothing. I'm just going to let you guys watch it. If I keep talking about you, Sarah, do you think this K2 meter is going to continue to go off to yellow? Or maybe if we talk about Casey. Or maybe if we talk about Jack. No? Whoever's here with us now, can you make that K2 meter go to yellow again for us, please? You were just doing it a second ago. I cannot believe. Look at that. It went so quick. Can you make it go to yellow just one more time for me, please? No? Can you make it go to 2 greens? That's craziness. You would not believe the extent to what that was just going off. And then I give it the attention. It's doing it! Are you real right now? it's going to, oh, I can't. Do you know what? If I just, you're making me look stupid. She's loving it. She's loving it. You're loving it, so no. She's loving it, she is. I can't believe this is happening. Oh, do you know what? I'm going to actually put her down here with me. Because I feel... How exciting is this? Oh, come on and see. Sarah. Beautiful hair. Can't believe the hair on you is so beautiful. It's going off like mad. I'm holding her and it's just... Wait, it's going nuts. Right then, let's put you back on your stand. Make sure that you're all... Isn't she the most beautiful doll you've ever seen in your life? As well as Casey up there and Jack. Oh my God. As you can tell, I'm absolutely besotted by her. Yeah, it's a good idea, actually. There you go. She likes a couch. She comes with a basket of flowers, and they're the most lovely flowers. I want to see them. Right then. I want to get that out of your eyes a little bit so you can see everyone. Wait a minute. Oh, do you love my lives? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I just, like I said, I love the fact you're all over here. You're all on here. Right, okay. Bria, can you center the rods for me, please? Center them, please. Center. Thank you. So we found out she's 25 years of age. She did die when she was 25. She's not grown up in the spirit world. She died in a car crash from a back injury. She was in the car with her mum, her dad and her sister, but they are all still alive. She is from the UK, but we're yet to find out which part of the UK. We found out her first name is Sarah and her surname is Donahue. Now, I'm blown away by this live, so I can't believe how blown away you all must be feeling, because let's be honest, I've always had first names given to me. They give me messages, but never a surname. Never. I've never had that. And I'm blown. I'm absolutely blown away. Right, okay, can you center the rods, please? Oh, I can't. Sorry, if anyone can hear that, I'm wearing leather trousers. Yeah, not a good idea on a leather chair. Sorry, I didn't really want to get my girls in there. I wanted to just get this girl in here. Right, okay. There she is. So this is beautiful Sarah. Was known originally as Briac. We have found out so much about Sarah tonight, including her tragic death and the history relating to that. May her soul rest in peace. We have found out she is at peace. She did choose to be inhabited, and she did choose to inhabit this doll. It was a doll that was in her home when she lived there. That K2 does go off like crazy. And we found out she can't even come out of the doll and go back in like my other doll Casey can. She has to stay in the doll. We did ask her whether it was safer for her to stay in the doll, and she did confirm that she can. That's actually a good question there, Hale, and I will ask that now actually. I got a funny feeling. I wonder if she can give us a location of where she was from. Not maybe, not now, maybe through the Necro app, I don't know. If that's you, can you give me 2 knocks now, please? Just give me 2 taps if that's you. Oh my God, that was several. You are full of energy, full of it. This is so exciting. Like, I knew she was packed full of it, but she just needed a bit of time, I think, to get used to her surroundings. Out of the packaging. Is that you knocking? I love her hat as well. It's got like feathers on it as well. Like a feather bow. It's absolutely stunning. I absolutely love everything about her. Oh, just saw an Auburn. Is everyone hearing whispers as well? Because I heard a whisper and it sounded like help, but I wasn't sure. My K2 meter is going off like crazy there as well. Flew between me and Jack, did it? Oh God. Sorry, you probably don't like Annie at your face, Jill. Do you see your mum, your dad, Sarah, do you see your mum, your dad and your sister visiting your grave? Okay, thank you. Can you now center the rods? Sarah, every time your mum, your dad and your sister visit your grave, are you allowed to be there with them in spirit? Yes. So she can come out of the doll then, to an extent. Okay, thank you. Can you center the rods? Would you say that anyone who has recently lost a loved one, would you say that the best thing for them to do is to keep on visiting because they can be in spirit form? They definitely watching, to your knowledge? Wow. It's amazing because when we communicate with these spirits, we are able to ask them questions that we never even would even think or dream of until we have lost a loved one, and then we're like, well, when we visit their grave, do we really know whether they're there with us? So do you like the fact that you are in this doll and in my home at the same time? Okay, thank you. I really appreciate that. I really, really do. Thank you. So, Sarah, do you think you could offer me a level of protection like the rest of my spirits in my home? Oh, that's brilliant. Thank you so much, Sarah. I really appreciate that a lot, a lot. Do you think that you could learn to get along with my clown doll at some point? My rods have never done that. What does that even mean? Okay, can you center the rods for me, please? Do you not like Jack because it's a clown? Yeah. Oh, she might not like clowns. Okay, can you center the rods, please? Do you like the spirit that inhabits Jack? Yes. Oh, thank God. There's me thinking is that she doesn't like it, the dog, the spirit for the spirit, but it's not. It's because she doesn't like clowns, which is not to everyone's taste. Okay, can you center the rods, please? Would you rather sit by Casey than sit by the clown Jack? Yes. Oh, there we go. So we'll have to make sure she sits by Casey. Okay, thank you. So Sarah, I have a question for you. And it's a big question. Do you want to stay with me for the foreseeable future, or would you like to just travel and go amongst it? No, let me just ask 2 questions. Sorry, I got a habit of doing that. Would you like to stay with me forever? No. Okay, can you center the rods, please? Do you want to be able to travel and see different homes and different people? Oh, that's why then. She wants to just get out there and have different environments and things, which it makes sense. When you're stuck in a doll now for the rest of your life, you don't want to be stuck in the same room on the same shelf or with the same family all your life, do you? Do you get bored quite easily? Oh, yeah. Okay, thank you. Can you center the rods, please? But you are happy to be here now and, in a different environment with my children? Yes, and it's a very big yes. Okay, thank you. Can you now center the rods? Yeah, that's what she's just said now. She doesn't want to stay with me forever, but she does want to see different people and in different locations, which completely makes sense to me, to be honest. Oh God. Yeah, like I've had a request of I don't know whether some of you are aware, but I haven't told anyone this yet, but I do like to. I've got an upcoming location where I will be filming at this hotel. Now it's a local hotel to the Aberdeen area, and I work there as a night porter, so I would be staying there from 11 o'clock at night till 7 a.m. in the morning, and I would be the only staff member there. Now this hotel has a haunted history, and I can tell you now for a fact that the time that I spent there and I worked there, I had seen so many things, the most bizarre occurrences, which I'm going to leave for another live when we do a recap and I explain more in depth, or when it comes to me actually filming there, then I will. But when I was a night porter in this hotel, I've had some of the most frightening experiences because I weren't expecting to see it at the time. Now I know I'm sensitive and I see things that other people who don't have the sensitivity that I have don't see. But a good friend of mine also works there. No, it's not the Black Lion, no. But a good friend of mine works there also, and she's very sensitive, and she's seen along the line same things I have. So I know I'm not going nuts. But there is talks of me going there, and I can't 100% confirm it, but as far as I know, to my knowledge, with the talks with her between the manager, I will be the first ever YouTuber paranormal investigator filming there. Now, they are planning on doing a haunted room where you can pay to stay in there, as well as other things as well, because certain rooms are having a lot more activity. I believe room 9 has a lot of activity, and I think it's room 6 of this hotel seems to be having a lot of activity throughout the lockdown period, and she's really kept me well to update. So basically, because they are having a haunted room and that they're going to be giving me the opportunity to be the first one to film a paranormal investigation there, they are looking for dolls to fill the haunted room up. So with haunted objects. Now I have said that I am going to be donating one of my haunted dolls to them. So who knows? Maybe Sarah will make her way to this hotel. No, the hotel, I will disclose the hotel, but this is purely just for the fact of, I know it's haunted, but it's a beautiful hotel. And if you ever want to stay there, they do amazing food. I literally can't say enough about it. This isn't me saying it's haunted and like trying to say don't go there because it's scary. It's got beautiful sceneries. The people who are running it and stuff are lovely people. They really are. They put in a lot of effort. They work extremely and incredibly hard. Along with my friend who's also like helps out with everything. Anything she can get her hands on, she'll help with. She's fantastic. They're amazing people to work. What happened then? Did anyone else just have a problem? Because it just said reconnecting on you. So I wonder what just went wrong. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, it did cut it off for a second, didn't it? Oh, sorry, your hair is in my top. So basically, yeah, so they're going to be having a haunted room sort of theme. They've asked if they basically she has asked my opinion on haunted dolls and how do you know if they're really haunted. And the thing is, haunted objects and haunted dolls can be extremely pricey. So yeah, sorry, I really apologise. I don't know what happened then. It's going extremely well, but it did say reconnecting. Maybe it was something on my part, guys. I'm extremely sorry. But yeah, my friend who works up there and has worked there for years has said that they want haunted dolls and haunted objects to add to the haunted room, to give it the aesthetic and to add extra energies to hype up and amp up the energy that's currently there. Now, I'm not going to go too much detail about the hotel because I do want to leave that for the YouTube content. But I'll be the first one to investigate it. So I thought that I could help them out because they'd be doing me such a massive favour, allowing me to film and this, that and the other, and allowing me to stay there with my team. So I'm going to be donating one of my haunted dolls. Now, I've become very close with Casey and her story, so I don't know which one as of yet. But with Sarah, we have confirmed tonight that she does like to travel from home to home and she likes to meet new people all of the time. And I think, you know, in a hotel room, there's so many traffic in and out, isn't it? There's just new people all the time. And I think that she would be much more suited to that environment after hearing her story tonight. So who knows? It may not be soon, but they will be in the future. If they still want a haunted doll, we have confirmed. Because what I said to my friend was, because she had a lot of questions, I was like, well, how do you know it's haunted? You know, some of them are very expensive and you would pay that money, and some people just list them as haunted dolls just to be able to, like, you know, make an extra bit of money off it. So that's what it is. And that's how it's going to work. So, but like, I've grown very fond of her since I've had her, and I think she's absolutely beautiful. So I do want to keep her in my family for a good period of time because I've been so lucky to adopt her, and I really want her to have a nice life. So I am going to do my best to make sure she's not bored and that she can be playful and that she can join in with everybody else and not sit next to Haunted Jack. That's a good question. I'm going to ask her now. Oh my God. Oh my God. I had a whiff of smell. Like, it was like a lovely... No way. Have they really done that? Ooh. She's got beautiful smelling hair. I just had a whiff of like this perfume. Oh no, my God. She smells amazing. Oh my God. She smells... Oh my God. She smells amazing. You just don't expect that from dolls. Do you know what I mean? Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. But yeah, that may be on the horizon for Sarah, okay? So who knows? But you know, I know a lot of people are fond of haunted dolls and things like that, and who knows, they may be a giveaway in the future, and I may be giving them one away, and you may be a lucky winner. I do plan on purchasing way more of these haunted, not obviously I didn't purchase this one, but what I'm saying is I will be looking to get more haunted objects and things like that for us to do, because this is what I enjoy doing as well, apart from, you know, obviously the usual and the norm, exploring and investigating haunted locations. Yeah, I'm not surprised she said that, to be honest. Don't even think about having eggs, you ain't. Yeah, I'll ask her that question now. Whoa, that literally nearly fell on. Right, okay. Okay. Sarah, if you're still with us and you still wish to communicate further, can you please cross the rods? Whoa, they went straight away. Okay, thank you. Okay, fab, thank you. Whoa. So Sarah, have you tried or attempted to make contact with any of my 2 daughters? Ooh. Okay, thank you. Can you now center the rods? Is it the youngest one? Ooh, it's creepy, innit? Okay, thank you. Can you center the rods? Did you try to communicate in a playful, nice... I'm hearing all sorts. In a playful, nice manner. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that a lot. Okay, thank you. Please center the rods. So she does like children. She's reached out to one of my children, and to be honest, I'm not surprised. Blair is a lot more sensitive than Winter, and I know that from her reaction to things in general and how quick she senses things in the corners of rooms. She tells me there's someone by the door all the time and there's no one there. I mean, there's ways of determining whether your child's sensitive, and I've definitely picked up on a lot of signs from her, let's just say that. Winter's also seen a lot of things, but Blair's, I would say, a lot more sensitive anyway in general. But kids usually are, especially the younger ones, so that would be that. Okay then, Sarah, I would like to end this form of communication with you. We will talk again very, very soon. I really appreciate and respect the energy that you have given us tonight in order to communicate with us. Thank you so much for opening up and allowing us to get to know you and the history that's really behind you and your story. But thank you so much. And please cross the rods to say goodbye. Brilliant. She did that well. She does listen. I think she was just excited because obviously she hasn't been communicated with since she's been on the road, since Amber has communicated with her. So yeah, definitely. It's been an absolute pleasure. I've loved every minute of it, I really have. Hi, Tony. Oh, does she? Yeah, I'm not really, I've never been a fan of the dolls either, but to be fair, I've grown a massive shine to them over the last 2 years. Yeah, little kids, they will see things when you literally, they'll see things they won't even tell you, or you can just tell by the look on their face most of the time that they've seen something that maybe shouldn't be there. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, definitely. I've absolutely enjoyed speaking with her tonight. I think she's absolutely beautiful. Definitely. Oh, was she? Oh, that's a beautiful thing though, isn't it? It is a beautiful thing when your kids to pick up on, especially with your brother as well. And like, you know, he's already confirmed he's looking down and over them. And I think it's amazing. I think it's absolutely, it's perfect. And they'll always have that connection. And if she is sensitive to the spiritual realms, then she will always have that connection probably growing up as well. I know a lot of people say that they just, they have to dig deep in order to find it again. And that is possible. That's a high possibility. But overall, I think we've had a good night tonight, guys, and I've really enjoyed it. It's nice to see that even when we had to reconnect, that I didn't have 2 separate lives that we can look back on, if that makes sense. You're from Monaco. That's absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for coming on and watching, Tony. I really appreciate it. Oh God. Oh yeah. I'm glad you, oh, do you know what? I'm really, really happy and I'm really glad that YouTube isn't as bad as you thought. So thank you so much for saying that and giving it a really good try for me, guys, tonight, for coming over to this platform. It really does help me out massively. Oh, thanks, Emily. Thank you so much. I'm glad you, for anyone who's missed the majority of this live, you will be able to, you know, watch it back. I'm pretty sure these lives save anyway as content on my YouTube channel. And for those of you that have come on, I know there's different time zones and there's everyone that does come on that are from all different parts of the world, which I obviously really love and appreciate. And I do welcome you all. And I love that you're all on here. So that's that. In a nursery, you usually find that's the case as well. Thank you so much, Hayley. Thank you so much. Yeah, I will. What I'll do is now, because I've been on here quite a while, but I will do a little bit of the necrophonic app just to see whether any of the answers that come through have any correlation with what we've uncovered here tonight. Whether the name Sarah comes through, whether the name Donahue comes through. But I can't believe, sorry, but I'm really still in shock. I can't believe what we've managed to reveal and uncover about the doll that, sorry, I don't even want to refer to it as a doll. I don't know why. I feel that she's a person to me. She's a spirit, she's a person. She's not, in my eyes, she's not a doll. She's in the form of a doll, but she's a person in my home. She is you in a person form to me. But it's been lovely, yeah, like you said, to uncover the truth behind the fact that her name's not Briac and everything else that we've uncovered. It's been, I've loved it, guys. I'm glad you've, oh, thanks, girls. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate the feedback on the lives. I really do. Let me just, oh, I don't know what to do with it a minute now. I think you want to come back down in a case. Let's put you there. You two want to be together anyway. So I was about, we put you two like that. And Jack, you can go back on the centre, okay? There you go. There you go. Right, okay. There you go, okay? Sorry, I have to get realigned. I want everything kind of in view, just in case we see any orbs again. That was strange. Right, okay, let's get this necro on. I will start pausing the necro before asking questions, purely because if I'm just talking, there could be like responses coming through and we're not picking them up because I'm talking over it. So I will start pausing it as well. I know that everyone's a bit partial to the necrophonic app. Everyone does love it, don't they? That was strange. That didn't start up like it usually does. God, you would be brave in headphones with this necro because it's quite creepy to listen to through the headphones, let alone out loud. If there's any spirits from the dolls that I have here now, can you come forward and at least say here for me, please? Well, that said here. Can you say here again for me? Can Casey come forward and say here, please? That was a high straight away. Can the spirit of Jack come forward and tell us your real name, please? Said yes. Jack, what's your real name? I heard Hillary then. I don't know whether any of you got that. Was it Hillary? Like that. Is it Hillary? Did that just say demon? Did anyone just hear that? That was scary. Literally plain as day, and it went demon, a woman's voice. Oh my God, I'm literally freezing. I'm literally freezing. Okay. It was plain as day that it was plain as day. Can Sarah say your name for us, please? Plain as day. Wait. Whoa. Are you safe here? Yeah. Where do you, Sarah, what part of the UK are you from? What part of the UK are you from, Sarah? Please. Sarah, are you Irish? No. Did that say Freemore? Welsh. Sarah, are you from Wales? Why did that sound like a man saying miskin? Did anyone else hear that? A man's voice said miskin, plain as day. Sarah, are you from the Ponty area, Pontypridd area? Perfect. Did anyone hear her say perfect? So she is from Pontypridd. I find that very unlikely, see. But dolls travel all over the world, don't they? So she could be from anywhere. Pontypool, I didn't think of that, see. Sarah, are you from Pontypool? Pontyclean? Whoa. Did anyone hear the little girl's voice say dead? Yeah, I thought I did as well, let me. Is that Casey who said that? Let me out, the man said then. Was that Casey who said dead? Hi. Whoa. I heard a man say the whistle. I don't know whether that has any correlation to anyone, but a man was like the whistle, and I don't know what he'd be referring to then. You know what he's on about? Remember when I did a home paranormal investigation and I walked from my kitchen into the living room and I said that I heard someone like whistle behind me? Does any of you remember that? And I've never heard whistling in my house before that day. And it was on the night of the investigation. I walked from the kitchen into the living room and I literally said, I heard a whistle, like a man, not a man, but it was a whistle behind me. Like, and I looked behind and I said, Ja, was that you? And he was like, no, I'm all the way in the kitchen. Maybe that's who it is. What's your name, the one that whistled to me? Chris. I said hi as well after I said it. Sounded like a woman coughing, didn't it? Did anyone hear that? Sounded like an older woman like coughing. Oh, did it sound like love you? Yeah, I must have. Ooh. Right. We've had some mad stuff tonight and it's still continuing. It's just mad stuff. But we have got to cut off somewhere because we have been on it a while. And I know I always like to go overboard in my lives. And it takes me a while to warm up. But the K2 has not moved. And anyone who's like on here that usually watches my Facebook lives, which obviously I'm no longer doing anymore, you will know that my K2 always goes off at some point. And it only seems to be going off in this area on the lower section, which I find really strange because there is nothing there. I mean, any objects of any sort. Since Sarah's been out of the packaging, she's not given off any K2 meter readings. Jack has, but even Jack's have slowed down and Casey haven't either. So it is all a bit, I don't know what's going on there. Maybe they just put in so much energy into the rods themselves that maybe that's what it is. I do feel like Casey actually does put the K2 meter on, off and sets it off. because I feel that when I asked her to stand in front of it to go off the other day, she did do it. And she did have her arms around my waist, which I did tell you what I did feel. So, yeah, definitely. I'm going to go and end this form of communication now, safely, especially with them particular words coming through. So bear with me a second. I'm also going to put protection on you as well to a certain degree, and I hope it works, especially as some of you have been complaining some things do happen at home while watching my lives. So for all the spirits I've communicated tonight, those that are inhabiting objects and dolls and furniture, and the ones that are residential in my home, I wish to end all form of communication now. You cannot contact me, my family. You cannot attach yourself. You will not contact me, any members of my family. You will not attach yourself to me, myself, or any of the members of my family. You will not and cannot attach yourself to any other forms of objects and materialistic things in the home and surroundings of the home. I want to say thank you for communicating with me tonight. I deeply appreciate the energy that it takes you in order to communicate. I would like to thank you for coming forward and revealing all of your history to us as well, as I understand that does take length of time and an ability to do so. Thank you for the messages that you have sent me tonight, but I do wish to end all forms of communication respectfully, and I would like to say goodbye. Bye. There you go. So that one's that. I do like to say out loud that you cannot attach yourself to any of the electronic devices in my home. You cannot attach yourself to any of the viewers watching. You will not attach yourself to any of the viewers watching in their homes, their pets, their surroundings, their materialistic objects in their home, or the energies that may already be in their home. You cannot have any influence on them whatsoever. But again, thank you for communicating with us all tonight, and well, thank you so much, because we all know that I appreciate the spirit that you are and the energy that you do bring when required. Thank you so much, and good night. So I'm going to leave it at that with them. Casey, she was everyone was a bit skeptical of her when she came. Thank you so much. I think whoever's been on here tonight really does show your true colours. I know a lot of people that can't come on because obviously everyone's got a life to live, but that's the amazing thing. People can still catch it on later on. My lives are quite lengthy. I do go into great depth when talking to the spirits in my home and the objects that I have in my home. I do like to give a dedicated amount of energy into seeking answers from the unknown, and answers that we are all have a desire to know, and a definite curiosity about the paranormal world and realms as well. And I don't notice the time flying by. That is absolutely correct. When I am enjoying myself and I am interacting with all you lovely viewers and my supporters, you do lose track of time when you're having the time of your life. And that's basically the simple way of me putting it. But again, without you and your support and you following the way you do over to this new platform where we're going to be, this is where it's going to be from now on. And I'm thankful that you've all come over to this platform to support me even further. But yes, that's right. I'm going to take your advice. I can never wind down too quick after I've done a live because my adrenaline's pumping. But I'm going to put these away now. The next thing you will see from me will be the investigation at the Stone House, hopefully. And obviously, like I said, I will still be doing my updates and things for like merch or anything like that, or just draws and giveaways on Facebook. And that's it. I'm glad it's worked out well, and I'm glad we've been able to get some answers, some real true answers to the haunted dolls. It's going to be awesome. I can't bloody wait. But that will be the next time you see it, and there will be a live content video for my YouTube channel, so you'll all be able to see exactly what it is you're going to be getting yourselves into when you join my events at the Stone House, and you all get to join in on the ghost hunting events with the Love to Investigate team. But I am going to take your advice. I am going to leave. I'm going to wind down. I'm going to put these to bed, and I'm going to be having a nice cuppa now and a nice chill out with some cake. So yeah, I can't wait. Oh, you have a new bell, do you? Oh, God. All right. Yeah, thanks so much, guys. And obviously, you can share the live from tonight. And it's great because it's just all one live. There's no, there's no breakups like Facebook. So if you want to share this to your profiles, obviously that helps me massively. And leave a nice little comment on it to say how much you enjoyed it. Because, all platforms are platforms that should be used. And I would obviously deeply appreciate the views and the member counts and things like that go up through you sharing and supporting. Just you viewing alone is what I love anyway. So thank you so, so much, guys. I'm going to leave it there now, and good night.